The name John is one of the most common and enduring names in the world. It originates from the Hebrew name Yohanan, which means God is gracious or gift of God. Through centuries of history, this name has carried deep religious, cultural, and social meaning, spreading across nations and languages. Variants of John exist in almost every culture: Jean in French, Juan in Spanish, Giovanni in Italian, Johann in German, Ivan in Russian, and Yahya in Arabic. Its universal appeal makes John one of the most recognized and respected names globally. In the biblical tradition, the name gained prominence through key figures such as John the Baptist, who preached repentance and baptized Jesus, and John the Apostle, one of the 12 apostles, believed to be the author of the Gospel of John, the Epistles of John, and Revelation. Their roles in Christianity cemented the name's holy and enduring value. For centuries, families named their sons John to honor these figures and to carry the meaning of divine grace. Throughout European history, John became a favorite among royalty and rulers. England alone had several kings named John, the most famous being King John of England, 1166–1216, known for signing the Magna Carta in 1215, a key document that shaped the foundation of modern constitutional law. The name spread across Europe with monarchs, nobles, and church leaders, adding to its prestige. In literature and culture, John has been a symbol of the common man and the hero alike. Writers often use John as a character name to represent everyman figures, showing its widespread familiarity. For example, John Doe is used in legal and medical fields to represent an unknown person. In folklore, names like Little John from the Robin Hood legends carry strength and loyalty. The name also appears in countless novels, plays, and poems, making it deeply tied to Western storytelling. In modern times, John continues to be one of the most popular male names, especially in English-speaking countries such as the United States, Canada, the UK, and Australia. It has ranked high in baby name lists for centuries. Many influential figures bear the name: John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States; John Lennon, the legendary musician from the Beatles; John Locke, the English philosopher; and John Steinbeck, the Nobel Prize-winning author. Each contributed. John was born in a small town, surrounded by fields and simple houses. His parents were hard-working people who believed in honesty, kindness, and perseverance. From childhood, John showed curiosity about the world. He loved asking questions, reading books, and learning from every person he met. Though his family was not wealthy, they gave him the most valuable gift: a belief in hard work and education. As a boy, John often helped his father in the fields and his mother in the market. These experiences taught him discipline and responsibility. Yet he also dreamed of a bigger life, one where he could achieve something meaningful. His teachers noticed his intelligence and encouraged him to study harder. With determination, John earned a scholarship that allowed him to continue his education when many of his friends had to leave school. In his teenage years, John faced challenges. His family struggled financially, and sometimes he thought of giving up his studies to support them. But his parents reminded him of the importance of education, and John pressed on. He worked small jobs, from delivering goods to tutoring younger students, to pay for his expenses. Each hardship shaped him into a stronger, wiser young man. As he grew older, John entered university. It was here that he truly discovered his passion for leadership and helping others. He joined clubs, volunteered for social causes, and became known as someone who could unite people. His ability to listen, inspire, and solve problems made him stand out. Friends and professors alike saw leadership qualities in him. After graduation, John entered the professional world. The beginning was not easy. He faced rejections, failures, and moments of doubt. But John never lost hope. He believed that every failure was a lesson, every obstacle a stepping stone. Slowly, through persistence, he built a successful career. Alongside his work, he continued his passion for serving others, often supporting community projects and mentoring the younger generation. Over the years, John became a respected figure, not just for his achievements but for his character. He was known for treating everyone with dignity, regardless of their background. His honesty and compassion earned him trust, and his story inspired many who struggled with their own battles. Looking back, John's history was not about wealth or fame alone. It was about resilience, growth, and service. From a humble childhood to a life of influence, John's journey proved that greatness is built step by step, through dedication, kindness, and belief in one's dreams. John's life story reflects determination, resilience, and a strong commitment to growth despite challenges. Born into a modest family, he experienced early struggles that shaped his character. His parents worked hard to provide for him, instilling values of discipline and honesty. John was naturally curious and had a hunger for knowledge, often spending long hours reading whatever books he could find. Though resources were limited, his thirst for learning was limitless. As a young boy, John faced obstacles that could have discouraged many. Financial difficulties meant he sometimes studied under the dim light of a kerosene lamp or helped his father in manual labor after school. Yet he never allowed hardship to weaken his spirit. Instead, he developed perseverance and a deep appreciation for the value of hard work. Teachers noticed his sharp mind and encouraged him to pursue education as a path toward a brighter future. In his teenage years, John discovered leadership qualities. He organized community activities, assisted younger students with their studies, and often stood up for fairness when others were treated unjustly. These moments built his reputation as a trustworthy young man who was not only intelligent but also compassionate. Friends and neighbors often looked to him for advice, admiring his ability to balance kindness with firmness. As John entered adulthood, he sought opportunities beyond the borders of his village. He traveled to larger towns and cities, where he pursued higher studies and part-time work to support himself. Life was not easy. He encountered rejection, failure, and moments of doubt. But every setback became a lesson. John often reminded himself that success was not measured by comfort, but by persistence and courage. Slowly, his efforts bore fruit, and he earned respect in academic and professional circles. John's career reflected both ambition and responsibility. He took on challenges that others avoided, believing that true growth came from stepping outside one's comfort zone. Whether in business, public service, or education, he became known for his integrity and determination to improve the lives of others. People admired his vision, as he always linked his personal success with the well-being of his community. For John, leadership was not about authority, but about service. Later in life, John's story inspired many young people who faced the same struggles he once did. He often returned to his roots, reminding others that humble beginnings were not a limitation, but a source of strength. His speeches and writings carried a message of hope, that no barrier was too great when matched with perseverance, honesty, and faith in one's dreams. John's history is more than the tale of one man. It is a universal story of resilience. His journey demonstrates how adversity can shape greatness and how true success is found, not only in personal achievements but in uplifting others along the way. Through his life,